I liked the things you do to me. I like brings out ecstasy. I like the way singing Aaron Hall back in the day from Guy. Oh girl, you are my lover. When I'm with you, there is no other spell you got me under. Please don't you leave. On my hands and knees, words can't express the way I feel. Oceans for you, oh, so real. Damn, those were the days. Guy was the shizzle. Shout out to Aaron, Teddy, and Damien. Man, I love Guy. They were awesome. That was my group. And then Teddy wanted to go out and try to be Teddy Riley and Guy. Like, come on, man. Damn, okay. One thing about it, you know what? One of the things I love about Lionel Richie, as talented as he was, he wrote the cool songs and all of that in that group, the Commodores. He never, ever referred to as Lionel Richie and the Commodores. It was the Commodores, and he was a member of that group. But, you know, you get these guys that, you know, they write songs in the group, and they all of a sudden it becomes them in the group. Diana Ross and the Supremes. And I'm like, I hated that. Then came Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. I'm like, God damn. So y'all gonna stand on the backs of your group to anyway. Anyway, shout out to Teddy Riley. He's iconic. He's a legendary songwriter and producer. He is. I just never care. I never care for that. If you don't start off like as Rico and the Opinionist, don't try to get your, stand on the backs of the foundation of your group and all of a sudden now, I want to go solo. It's almost like it'd be called Coco and SWV. No, it's SWV, and they all play an integral part. You know, Bobby Brown, Lionel Rich, they understood, like, I want to do something different. So they respectfully separated from the group, got their own names. Bobby Brown became Bobby Brown, just a phenom in his own right. Lionel Richie became just the culture. And, but, he never, Lionel Richie in the company, he never did anything like that. So, I never said Michael Jackson and the Jacksons. It just went off, it's going to start raining. So, but anyway, I just went off on a tangent. This made me think of something. I'm going to have to find somewhere where it won't rain on me. But I don't mind the rain. I just need to seek some shelter real quick. But my topic this morning is, a little different than what I started off with. This is your man Rico the Opinionist. OPINIONIST. YouTube. Fool with me. Like my channel, like, share, and subscribe. Please, I appreciate it in advance. Well, thank you in advance. I'm going to put a little pep in my step because I feel the raindrops coming. Let me get on over here where I can give me a little shelter. Luckily, I'm in a place where I can. They're getting a little heavy here. But anyway, I'll keep talking until the raindrops come. Oh, we could really use this break. It's been hot as Hades. As I heard somebody say decades ago, it's hotter than a wishes, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there are things in the news that's reported that kind of disturb me sometimes. It's been rare. A lot of stuff that's reported, it's just like, hey, it's the news, and so you report it or you do commentary on it. Because I like to think I don't know. I just share my thoughts on what's being reported in the news, right? That's why I'm an opinionist. I have an opinion about a lot of things. And so some things like might just damn, it's a little thundering too. I might have come out too soon to do this. All right, my next two videos gonna be on the inside, but right now I'm just trying to make my way over to Yeah, make my way over the shelter right here before the rain comes and shuts your boy down. Okay, let me go over here. Oh, closer than I thought. Won't he do it? Okay, so I may even find me a seat while I'm at it. I like. Y'all see the drops on my shirt? Yeah, it's real out here. And so, all right, so here I am. Can y'all hear me? All right. So let me sit right here. Okay. I may have to edit that first part out because y'all probably, I'm sure some of you may not like to hear when I do my just regular conversation about just me, I just like to talk sometimes. But this is the old story that was put out back in April. I never got around to really talk about it. And I'm going to say something really quickly about it. If I can get this, whatever this flying object, insect. Yeah, you know how those little big ass things that just fly around you? Yeah, that is just what was happening. But this is a story that happened back in April of this year. And also I want us to pay attention to when we, damn, okay. All right, y'all, I'm not going to show out, lose my cool right here on video. Do y'all remember Brittany Griner? You know, the very manly WNBA player, very masculine voice. I think she has even gone so far as to shave off her tatas. I saw there was a video of her in, I guess, the pool, in the swimming pool at her home. She and her wife's home, and this is her second wife, by the way. The first one was a dark-skinned black chick who I think, I don't know, I'm trying to see if they cheated on her or they broke up. And the dark-skinned black chick, because Brittany Griner is biracial, very light-skinned, tall, like a tall dude. And she was married, yeah, she was married to this dark-skinned black chick. And the dark-skinned black chick, I guess cheated on her or broke up the relationship and got with the white man and got pregnant, had babies or a baby with the white man, and Brittany Griner was left paying child support. And so then she found her another dark-skinned black chick. So that's where she is now. So when she was caught over in Russia trying to, smuggle her allegedly trying to smuggle her weed vape into that country, they weren't having it. And y'all know when she was all over there and how black America, that's a black woman. They're mistreating this black woman, and we as Americans, black people, we need to be mindful of this, and they're taking her rights, and free Brittany Griner. This big 7-foot tall lesbian WNBA player. His voice is heavier than mine, heavier than Barry White. What's up, nephew? Heavier than anybody. So, I put the article in my description box here. But Brittany Griner is back out. Of course, been out. And but back in April, I think it's during her early release from Russia and returning to America. She gave a press conference talking about the state of the WNBA. But also they posed a question about trans dudes or men breaking into playing women's sports, and we know about that. How, in my opinion, let me say this before I go into that. In my opinion, about these guys, they're playing in women's sports in high school and collegiate level and all these other levels. I just think they're a bunch of loser punk ass dudes who couldn't compete as men, so they decide to somehow psychologically they lost it. And so they decided to, with the urging and the encouraging and the pushing of this now so liberal America, to just go over to women's. And so this is very evident with this high school trans dude who's coming like dead last when swimming against the men. But all of a sudden he got his big, tall, muscular, big shoulders ass swimming against very feminine and fragile young girls in high school. Well, he's a young man, but he out swimming them all of a sudden. He's standing on top of the pole, the top of the winner's circle. And then this other little, he put in 2 pigtails. I think it's a little black dude running against the girls in track and beating them. I just think they're a bunch of loser dudes who couldn't compete with real men and as a man, so he went over and compete with women. Just a loser. So I don't have any respect for no trans man or trans woman, whatever it is, athletes. You know, dudes that put a ponytail in his head and call himself a girl. Do y'all remember this story? Y'all can Google everything I'm saying. This story where this inmate decided to identify as a girl by wearing the lipstick and makeup they create in jail. He put on a little lip gloss and grew his hair and put it in a ponytail and convinced the warden and convinced the prison system that he is now a woman. He identifies as a woman. And so he fought with his attorneys. He got his attorneys on the case. And civil liberties got involved, and they decided that legally he could not be in a jail with men because he identified as a woman. And not even a good 2-3 weeks after they transferred this man with a full penis and full testicles and full semen and full prostate over to a women's prison, I think about 2 or 3 chicks ended up pregnant within about 2 or 3 weeks. Yo, come on now, you can't make this issue up. And so, Brittany Griner is, trying very hard to surgically and psychologically turn herself into a man, baby. So Brittany says it's like discrimination when you don't allow these hairy knuckle dudes with ponytails to participate in women's sports. You even got these trans dudes or whatever they are, trans gentlemen, in MMA, kickboxing, and those women's, and they're cracking the women's skulls, and they're knocking their eye sockets out. And people are just supposed to think that that's okay, and they're winning the belts and winning matches, and it's crazy. No pun intended. And so, Brittany Griner, who y'all, I'm going to say y'all cheering for her to come out. Let her go. Free Brittany Griner. She's a black woman. She's been unjustifiably, illegally detained. And then, of course, the debate about weed. It was nothing. It was for her medication. All Negroes and Negroesses in America just put full support behind this woman who identifies as a man. And what does she do as soon as she gets out? She gets invited to the NAACP, I think the Trumpet Awards. Everybody would celebrate her for getting arrested for drug possession. Where they do that at? Okay, and so in that article that I put in this page, she says it's discriminatory to exclude these men with ponytails, these men with lip gloss on from participating. No one should be discriminated against because of being themselves. Let me tell y'all something. I'm being myself. I'm a man, baby. Yeah. Heterosexual masculine man who likes, let me quote Andrew Caldwell, who likes women's. I don't carry a purse no more. I mean, I never carry. I don't carry a purse. I only sleep with women. I only want to be with a woman. Women. That's me, baby. Yeah. And so you got these. Good morning, Rachel, Ivan, Yusuf, what's up? And so y'all sit here and y'all rooted on this breastless man, because I think Brittany Griner's had her breast removed, and y'all heard her talk. Her voice is heavier than Avery Brooks, who played the commander in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He played a man called Hawk. Go back and Google it. Voice heavier than Barry White. And she said that she's okay. She supports men entering women's sports. But this is who y'all claim was being done an injustice to. I think it's more like all these black folks that voted for Joe Biden. Because I know no black Trump supporters or people who voted for Trump. Or I know no white conservatives. Hell, I ain't hardly see too many white liberals. But I know all the black Democrats want to bring Britney home. And a lot of feminist black chicks and a lot of halfway bi and of course, bi and LGBT black folks. They wanted this Britney Griner brought home. We're going to get it together one day and realize what Dr. John Henry Clark said decades ago. The Africans, we have no friends. Or black folks, we have no friends. Even when they look like us, but a part of the LGBT, they are not our friends. And I need us to get it together. Democrats are not our friends. Republicans are not our friends. We have to be our friends. You know, Wakanda forever. And by the way, I saw the first Black Panther movie. I didn't really care for it. I didn't. We can talk about that later. But y'all know, when in that movie, how many members of the LGBT did y'all see in that movie? How many light-skinned or biracial folks y'all see in that movie? Y'all saw all these black folks. And we started yelling, Wakanda forever. But I knew it's just a movie, and y'all knew it's just a movie. That's why you're so gung-ho and hyped about it. Because in real life, we don't want that smoke. We don't want that real black unity. We don't want that real Wakanda. Because in Wakanda, as I recall, there's no place for your debauchery, your LGBT, your Jezebel nature, your hooligan spirit. What else? Your down low behavior. There's no room for that in Wakanda, so stop yelling it, please. Because it sounds stupid and disingenuous. But anyway, I just want to share that story. Like, share, and subscribe. Please check out the description box. Because the story, I pinned the story in the description box. As well as that little short story y'all know I wrote. It's a short story. It's in PDF format, meaning it can be shared. It's only $10. 50 pages of me just sharing the story. It's called The Greatest Pain Ever Felt, Conversation with Absent Biological Father Who Never Wanted to Be Found. $ Rico the Opinionist or $ Rico Rivers. Either way, I think either way works. I'm on that PayPal too. I'm trying to see what's up there, Zelle. But anyway, check it out. If not, you know, if you don't want to check out the PDF, hey, just hit your boy because you like the commentary on here, all right? If you're cool with me, fool with me. Shout out to legendary DJ, Club No Name, Ray the J. Is that right? Ray the J. Hello! Oh, what do you say? They say all the ugly people be quiet, all the ugly women the parking lot, or something like that. What's up, Luke? Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned for more of my commentary on this rainy Sunday, July 16th. Talk to y'all later. Peace.